What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crypto Ceez. Haven't seen you guys in a little minute. We've been working on the website, working on the new e-courses for our members, making sure that they can gain all the knowledge that's possible to protect their assets, of course, and be able to get into these amazing callouts that are going to be coming up. We're already seeing some pretty good gains on some of these lower shit coins, so to speak. But today we're here to talk about buying the dip out of the top 100 tokens and what I'm personally stacking up on in my portfolio. So we're not going to be buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, anything like that right now, just due to sheer volume of market cap, right? So if we put in $100 at Bitcoin right now, let's just say it's 30,000. It goes to its all-time high, which is right around 60,000. Your $100 is 200. Same thing with Ethereum. All-time high was like 45, so maybe your 100 is like 250 or something like that. And same with BNB. All-time high was about 700 something, or close to 700. So you're not really going to get massive gains on it. Now, if you have millions of dollars, perfect. That'll work for you. And so what we're going to look for is not only good projects and use cases, and some of these should be pioneers, since these are like the OGs in the top 100. They should be around, unless of course there's some sort of issue like Luna where there's a hack. But outside of that, you should keep a diversified portfolio anyways. So unless all your tokens get hacked, don't wish that on you. Actually, if you like, comment, and subscribe, might help you out. Not happening. Anyways, so we're gonna look at some of these really key and massive potential coins that are in the top 100. We're looking for at least like 5x, 10x to its all-time high, right? Some of these might not be quite there, but most of them are. All right, and there's several reasons why we're gonna be looking at these tokens as well. So let's go ahead and look at CELR. So if we're going to get in CELR right now, at I think it's actually roughly below that. It's about a penny and a half. Its all-time high was just short of 20 cents. So let's just say it was 2 cents and its all-time high was 20 cents. That is obviously 1,000% gain. So if you put in $100, that $100 would go to 1,000. Now, of course, we're bullish, and we're looking at going past the all-time high. So you do the math there, could be potentially a lot more than that. The use cases surrounding CELR is the interoperability that it provides, a one-click user experience, which is what made Amazon billions of dollars. The fact that you can shop with just the click of a button, that's what literally Jeff Bezos set his mind to and actually achieved, which is insane. This is across multiple chains. It encompasses tokens, DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, governance, etc. There's a ton of other use cases that go along with CELR. Make sure you guys go check out my CELR video. I'll make sure I link it in the description below. But this is what I am definitely stocking up on. I've called this out for our members. I actually called this out at about 3 cents. I think it was, yeah, I think it was this move right here. We're on the monthly right here. So if we go down to the weekly, yeah, March. So it was around 3 cents and it went up to about 9 cents. So almost about a 300% return. And we did see and notice a zone over here as well that might be blocking price. So we did take some profits at that point. Now let's go to our next token to hodl. Tellcoin. Tellcoin has been around not too long. Here. Been around since 2018, so fairly, a fair bit, and it dumped off at the bat. And then a lot of people were paper handing it, had no faith in it, thought it was a dead project. And you see this a lot. This went from February 2018 all the way until January 21, where it actually started seeing some sort of upward traction. And then of course you see where it went, and a lot of people made a ton of money on Tellcoin. Yeah, it's well over 100x on something like this. Is crazy. So Tellcoin is something that I'm personally picking up. Of course, you know, it's not financial advice, guys. So Tellcoin's use cases, let's go ahead and get right into it. They are a medium of exchange, and they allow you to access multiple centralized financial services throughout their platform. They're very well connected, powered by a lot of, you know, obviously Ethereum, Polygon, Quickswap, Balancing. These are big names within the industry, right? So when you send money with Tellcoin, it's a user-owned decentralized global remittance network powered by active Tellcoin users. So you can see here there's a total liquidity right now of about 9 million in the SMS network. Then we have the Telex exchange about 5.3. These are all liquidity pools. So it's designed to power services like cross-border money transfers, digital asset exchange, more instantly, and also the decentralized liquidity provision that Tellcoin offers as self-custodial DeFi protocols. So enable them to earn the native platform asset Tellcoin, capture fees that would typically go to finance institutions. So this is where DeFi comes in big, guys. This is removing the centralization, the banks. From the equation. So all those fees that these banks normally make are going to the people. So that's why I always say, you know, crypto is giving power back to the people. Awesome. All right, so you guys can read more about this at tellx.network. But this is another one that I am stocking up on. Harmony. Harmony has their own blockchain. They are currently in a dip as well as most assets. Let's go ahead and bring up the trading view. So right here to its all-time high. Go back here, looking about 800%. Just under 1,000%, because 4 cents to 40 cents would be about 1,000% return. So this is another one that we're looking at. Harmony does have several use cases. I do believe there's quite a few games that are looking to launch dApps within their blockchain. Of course, you know, it's like most blockchains where you can utilize decentralized applications and so what. And I really don't know much about Harmony other than I bought it when it was fairly cheap. I bought it before it took off, like right around here, like 2 cents, just under 3 cents, I believe. It was like 2.5, something like that. But they aim to solve problems. That's what I look for in a project, really, is to solve issues. So they're looking to change the way that blocks are created, and they're doing what's known as a sharding process, right? So I don't know, fully understand everything about it, the technical aspects, but I know I like it. I know it's made me money, and I know it's dipping super, super hardcore. The team is, you know, amazing. The founding team comprises 12 people, with 7 of them being former employees at the top Silicon Valley, mega giant corporations, technology corporations, right? So definitely add Harmony. That's what I'm going to be adding to my dip buying. BitTorrent, I don't know if you're familiar, if you're around my age. You know, I'm turning 33 in less than 30 days. So if you remember BitTorrent was actually a peer-to-peer file sharing service, I guess is the best way to say it. But now it is actually a crypto, which I think is awesome. I think a lot of companies and services are going to convert over into crypto. It's based on the Tron network, and it's got some backing by the owner or creator of Tron. Right now, BitTorrent is way down. Right, a lot of people are not happy with BitTorrent. Obviously, I have quite a bit of it, so I wasn't too happy with what happened. And we're gonna see if maybe they do like some sort of sort of looking for migration or anything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy more while it's dirt cheap. I have the ability to buy some like around here. So now that it's way down here, I'm gonna toss in a little bit and dollar cost average. All right, let's see if there's any news on BitTorrent while we're here. BitTorrent chain connecting all chains, brand new heterogeneous cross chain. Yeah, okay. So I love interoperability. I think that's the future. I think, a lot of the way things work with what we have now, everything can kind of work together. You know what I mean? We figured out ways to make multiple technologies coincide and things like that. Right now, there's so many things that just don't go together. It's like trying to put a square where a triangle is supposed to go. It's just not fitting. All right. So I love interoperability. I might have to do an update video and see. So they're definitely looking to solve issues within blockchains, or between the interoperability between Ethereum, Tron, BSC. There's quite a bit of things to be excited about. This is a new site from what I've noticed from when I last looked at the project. So it looks like BTC mainnet and redenomination plan. So let's see here. Yeah, so I'm sure we're going to find out all about yeah, there we go. So it's going to be taken down a ratio. So we'll find out more about BitTorrent in another video, but I am picking up some more. If you want to do your own research, make sure before you click that buy button, if you do buy BitTorrent, that it suits your needs, but I already own a ton of it. So if it's getting swapped over, it'll get swapped over. Algorand, I don't know much about this project, but I do know that it's done fairly well. I've been, told by several people that I should have more Algorand. I'm all for it because it's all-time high, at least according to this chart here, is showing yeah, right around like 1,000% return. I know Algorand has some unique features. So, computations that require reliable performance guarantees to create new forms of trust. So, I know when I first originally heard about it, I bought a little bit of it, and it was right, in that 2020, end of 2020, beginning of 2021. So, it did go up. It didn't go up crazy, but made a little bit. I didn't buy a ton of it. It was on my Coinbase, but I do know they have some unique use cases. So, I'm going to do some more research on it myself. But I've already added some more to my portfolio. But of course, feel free to go look at the website, look at the white paper, see what it's all about. I know that I've heard a lot about it. There's a lot of partnerships with Algorand. Don't know about the founder. Like I said, I don't know much about it, but I do know that there's a lot of talk going about it. And we can see here that this year there's a $10 million grant applied to blockchain to develop the London Bridge. It's a trustless bridge that will bring Ethereum compatibility to the Algorand blockchain. So bringing compatibility from Ethereum, which is the GOAT as far as altcoins are concerned, that is in itself a use case. But why are they going to go to Algorand? I do know there's some smart contracts, things like that on Algorand that have done fairly well. So Algorand. All right, so bringing you to one of my top holdings. All right, I can't stress this enough with Crypto.com. Crypto.com has the most amazing marketing that I've seen, that I think we've all seen, because they have like a 10-year partnership with the UFC. They have a F1 Formula Racing partnership. They bought the Staples Center, so they're in basketball, they're in racing. They got Matt Damon doing commercials. They got all sorts of stuff. Every time I turn around, I see something about Crypto.com and everything. So Crypto.com, we were able to get in under 9 cents, 8 cents, right around here, around the same time, end of 2020, beginning of 2021. And obviously it went up to almost $1. And I had called it out as well for our members. Right around 21 cents was a breakout point. I said, once it passes this point, it's going to take off. And sure enough, it did, almost to a full $1. So right now it's down to 16 cents. If it was to go back up to its all-time high, looking at almost about a 500%. Well, let's just say it goes to $1. Say it goes to $1, so that's about 500% from 20 cents, right? Just to make things simple. But Crypto.com, I think, is going to be one of the biggest exchanges next to Binance. Obviously, Binance has done severely well, so I could see Crypto.com doing really, really well. You know, who knows? Maybe $5 a coin. Yeah, imagine getting that 16 cents. You know, not financial advice, but of course, super, super bullish on Crypto.com. If you haven't heard of Crypto.com, don't know what it is, you definitely need to download the app. You definitely need to get the debit card, and it's an awesome app. So make sure you guys do. They offer staking. They offer rewards for your if you have a certain level of debit card. There's a lot of unique use cases. Of course, they're an exchange, but you know the marketing. You know, if this is at its infancy right now, and these marketing deals are you know a decade. You know, just imagine as this crypto market has more money flow into it, which is going to flow into them, and then that marketing is, which who knows, they might have a logo on the world itself. So Crypto.com definitely picking up more, highly recommended. Not financial advice, but you know, of course, read between the lines. You know, if you believe in crypto and you think one day Bitcoin is going to be maybe, I don't know, $500,000 to $1 million or something like that, you better believe these coins are going to be going up significantly as well. All right, Stellar. So Stellar is one of the, I think the third or fourth coins that I bought after I like got away from just owning XRP. So they're one of the fastest blockchains, or for payments I've seen is like almost instantaneous, and it's damn near free. The cost is so cheap. So what I would do when I would send crypto, there's been some advances in the space since, but what I would do is transfer, let's say Bitcoin into Stellar, send the Stellar somewhere, transfer that Stellar back into Bitcoin or something to avoid the fees, and then also to have a much quicker transaction time. So I'm sure there's much more that is going on, but I'm already a diehard fan of XLM. I think it's going to be something that's you know, it's going to be one of the pioneers in this space. You know, a lot of these people are saying over here, own 1 million of them or die trying. So, yeah, I'm definitely hodling XLM for quite some time. So that's another top one, and brings us to our last one. There's tons of other coins. Maybe we'll do another video, but for this video, we're going to end it here on Polygon. So Polygon has had a lot of recent news. They're going to be partnering with Meta, which is formerly Facebook, as the currency that they're going to use instead of Ethereum. But Polygon is based on Ethereum because they are EVM compatible. They are an Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchain. So you'll see a lot of NFT projects that are using Polygon simply because of the fees. So you don't want to pay, you know, for, let's say you want to buy NFT for $100, you may have to pay $200-300 in gas fees, depending on how backed up Ethereum is. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Matic, which is Polygon. Also a huge backer, one of my favorite people in the world, one of the people I look up to. Mark Cuban is a huge fan of Polygon. He's talked to the team, and he fully backs Polygon and other layers as well. So that was one of my main indications that I wanted to get in it when I heard about that. I had already owned some, but I wanted to get more. And then now this whole Facebook thing, I definitely think having Polygon will be beneficial in the future. Just think about Facebook, or I'm sorry, Meta, right? Meta has a platform that encompasses over half of the world. They have more than half of the world's population on their applications, between Facebook, between Instagram, etc., WhatsApp, or whatever else they own. So imagine that. So, all right, so we got Polygon as our finale. Again, guys, I can't stress it enough. Make sure you guys are, of course, diversifying your portfolio. You never know what's going to happen with any, you know, particular coin at any given time. You never want to be all in, or even, I wouldn't even say to have 50%. You know, even if you're a Bitcoin max, you want to have 50%, that's on you. I highly recommend having a very diverse portfolio. I own a ton of different coins. You never know what the future holds. You could be holding, you know, 10,000 Bitcoin like 10 years ago, and then now you're, you know, multimillionaire, almost billionaire, right? So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, guys. We also have a 7-day free trial for our e-course. Go to defidefenders.com/7days. I'll actually type it up here for you guys. defidefenders/7days. All right, so if you go here, you'll actually be able to take part in our beginner and intermediate courses for crypto and also trading Forex. So we'll say $100 here. You're going to click continue. And you're going to put in the promo code. Oh, actually, let's skip this up. So you're going to put in the promo code 7 days. So copy that. You put in your information here. And if you enter your coupon right here, it says charges $100. Go ahead and click that. Charges $0. After the 7-day trial, your account actually is null and void. You just have to set up another account and actually add your go ahead and subscribe to PayPal. It's only $100 a month. You get access to all of our courses, beginner, intermediate, advanced. You also will get access to our Forex course, so you get beginner, intermediate, and then my custom trading strategy, Zoid, which is actually going to be a one-time payment starting off at $250 and then $500 and so on as we go along. It's going to be a couple $1,000s, maybe before the end of this year. So if you guys sign up now before June 15th, it's $100. You get access to everything. And when we raise prices, you don't have to worry about it. The subscription will stay the same at $100 unless you add other services. But you will not have to pay for the Zoid strategy. So look forward to it. Catch us in our Discord, guys. We have a lot of value going on in our Discord. Let me pull it up here for you. All right, guys, so on our Discord, we have everything organized fairly well. So we provide, weekly classes where you guys can find the links here and announcements. We just did an actual metaverse class on what is metaverse, the future of metaverse, and we did it in VR, to where you guys can actually see us, see from our perspective in VR. So if you guys are looking to get into the metaverse, want to know more about it, or you want to do some of the cool things we're going to be doing with the virtual reality, with our classes, with community events, even gaming, because we're all gamers at hearts. But in the crypto section, you can see here we have pre-sale audio callouts, we have small cap callouts, we have blue chip callouts, we have chart. You can see some of these. We have crypto charts, so we're looking at the major Bitcoins and looking at flow charts and different things like that. Historical outflows and a lot of analytical things. Major crypto markups, any updates and highlights. We just recently had a call that was on the BitGert blockchain, which is the Bitrise, which was our first 2000x. We're definitely getting more. So it's its own blockchain now. We're calling out projects on it. So Whale actually did 300% or 3x, which is fairly good in this bear market. So we're not scared, because we know even in a bear market, there's ways to make money in this industry. And that's what you guys will learn from us in our e-courses. We got a chat for it. We got news, all our YouTube videos. We're going to have these staking strategies that will be posted here, as well as in our e-course, but also in trading. So we're, with our exclusive strategy, Zoids, we also have this section here where we're putting markups and we're looking at setups. And then in the chat, we're having students or members put their chart markups and making sure they're doing them correctly, and making sure, they're doing all of the confluences correctly, etc. So there's a ton of value. We have premium support, a great community within Discord. We're just growing now, so there's a lot of hands-on, small group setting style classes and stuff. So don't miss out. If you guys want to be part of DeFi Defenders, what better way than to do it on a 7-day trial? Again, that's defidefenders.com/7 days. Make sure you put in the coupon 7 days when you check out. You'll be charged $0. That account after 7 days, you can't actually even pay for it at that point. You have to just set up another account, and then at that point you'll be billed $100 per month for all of the services that we had mentioned. And that's it. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any suggestions of any other coins that you're adding to your portfolios in this dip, there's tons and tons and tons. It's like Black Friday out here in the crypto market. So I'm sure there's a ton of other ones that we're not even considering for this video, but this is my personal group of coins that I'm stocking up more on. So catch us on the next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and look forward to seeing you on the inside.